Hello, my name is craftibus, and today we're learning how to make a Minecraft Bukkit server. So let's get right into this process. So making a Minecraft Bukkit server, it's not as simple as people think. So we're gonna start from the base here. All the links will be in the description below. I get questions about this, and you know what? If someone asks me during the live stream, how do you make a server? Well, guess what? I have a video for it now. So we're going to get right into this. Now, the link will be in the description. We need to go get Git for Windows. Git for Windows is very important. It's basically like it's GitHub. It's like a CMD. It allows you to open Java programs and stuff like that. So we're going to save this in my downloads, and then we're going to run it afterwards. Okay. And these programs you don't have to worry about too much once you install them. Okay, so once you've finished installing Git, we need to go get Java. Okay, and we're gonna go to Java downloads. So here we are. We're on the Java page right here. I'll put the link in the description below. Just click on this, and you can click on free Java download. You can do that if you want. I like to go to all Java downloads, and it depends on your system. It's 64-bit or if it's 32-bit. Now the way to check that is to go to File Explorer. This PC, right-click it, go to Properties. Sorry about that. My computer over here. So once you're here, you're going to see right here, system type. Mine says 64-bit. If yours says 64-bit, install the 64-bit version right here. If it doesn't, then you simply install the Windows Offline right here. So I'm going to click on the 64-bit because I need to install that one. Save it to my downloads. Now, you run it, and we're going to install it. It's important you have Java. You have to have Java or ISIL. And don't worry, the links will be in the description to all of these pages, so you'll be able to follow along right to me. You won't have to worry about anything. Now that we've finished installing Java and Git for Windows, we're going to make a new folder. Okay? We're going to name this folder Build Tool, or whatever you want. You can name it whatever you want, but it's what you're going to build the server tools. And basically, you're going to go to this website. It's going to be in the description, don't forget. It's going to be Spigot Build Tools. So, MC Spigot. Here it is, Build Tools. You scroll down until you see right here. Right here, if you're running on Windows here, so it says download buildtools.jar right here, and you click this link, and you want to select where you have your folder at, the build tool folder, and you select that, you save it. Okay, so now that we have downloaded the buildtools.jar, if it's almost done, there it goes. Okay, you can go ahead and close the web browser. We don't need it right now. So we're going to open the build tools. See how the build tool.jar is in here, okay? Well, what you need to do, make sure you right click this, go to rename, and just copy, Control C, the name, okay? Copy the name. So it's easy. And you close that out. Right click here, go to Git Bash here. Now this is where it gets a little complicated. Follow along with me. So it's Java space dash jar space right click paste dot jar, and you hit enter. Okay, make sure you right click the folder you put it in. Don't right click the file, right click the folder, and it's going to start the cloning process, and this is going to take a while. And just wait for me. Don't pause the video yet. I'll be right back. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, but continue the cloning process if you're following along. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And as you can see, it says right here, down at the bottom left, let's look at my mouse, success. Everything was compiled successfully. Once you reach the point and you see this little green at the bottom, that means the whole entire command was over. It finished unpacking the jar file. So that's when you know you're done. So once you're done, you can go ahead and close out that and open your build tools folder. And now you're going to see a huge amount of files. It's actually like 30 megabytes worth. So you can see all these files. These files are useful, but you don't need to worry about so much of them. This was just to build the patches and everything. So we're going to right click on the desktop or wherever you want it. Make a new folder. We're going to name it Minecraft server. Okay. Whatever you want. I'm just going to name it that. There's nothing in this folder yet, but we're just going to open the build tools folder. We're going to choose one of these. Okay. That's the build tools.jar. Don't use that. So you have Craft Bukkit and you have Spigot. Okay, you can use either one the same exact way I'm going to show you today. But I'm going to use Spigot. It's the best. I recommend it. So we're going to right click it and copy it. It works really good. It's got really good plugins and everything. Or pre-plugins. So now we're actually, let me go back a step. We're going to go open to a Minecraft server. Okay. And now we're going to paste in that file. Alright. So now this is where you can use the same method here. Okay, you can use. So remember how I did earlier? I right clicked, Control C. Okay. All right. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna close that out. We're gonna right click it. We're gonna get bash here, and we're gonna type in again Java space dash jar space whatever the jar file name is .jar. Okay, and which I just copy the name so I know it. And it's going to load in some stuff. Okay. And it stopped the server because it's loading in some of the properties. Okay. So we can go ahead and open the server folder again. As you can see, we have some more files now already generated from this jar file. So what we need to do is open the EULA. We turn it to true. So we're accepting the terms of Mojang for having online servers. So save. All right. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we just did. Now you can just hit the up arrow, or you can just type it all again. And again, I'm going to type it again. Java space dash jar. So it's just to be safe. Space paste dot jar. And Control V won't work in this. Guys, Control V won't work in here. Now we're going to try it again. Since we accept the EULA, it's actually going to load. Now you want to hit allow access. Windows Firewall needs to allow access. Now you can see it says preparing spawn. That is preparing, as you see, it's preparing region to start the seed. That's your seed of your world. It's preparing Minecraft's seeds and stuff. Now it says done. So this is a server. It's running right now. And as you see, our folder is massive now. It's got, you can see bukkit.yml, server properties, plugins folder, plugin metrics, all that stuff. Okay. Well, you got yourself a server now. You got yourself a server. Okay. Well, what you need to do, all you need to do now is you can stop the server, stop. Okay. That's how you shut down the server. Don't ever hit the X on this. Okay. Now we're gonna make a simpler way to open our Minecraft server. Okay. Now we're going to right click and make a new text document. Open that text document. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to type in Java. All right. Now what we're going to type in is Java space dash jar space that dot jar. That's not it though. You need to be space dash O space TRUE. Enter capital PAUSE. Pause. That's the way you're going to do it. I'll put this in the description so you guys can copy it. Okay? That's what you're going to type in if you have 32-bit. Okay? That's if you want to use 1 gig, or at least, I think it's at least 2 now. At least 2 gigs of RAM, or at least 1 gig of RAM for the server. That's what we're going to start off with. Okay? So we're going to save this. File. Save as. Run. .bat, a .bat file, okay? .bat, which means a batch file. Now we're going to delete the old text document, and as you can see, we have run.bat right here, okay? So this is going to make it a lot simpler to run the server. As you can see, look at it. It's running it nice and simple. The same way we're using Git. The reason why we use Git is because you really can't do it with Windows. You can't unpack the build tools with Windows. But anyway, as you can see, here's the whole entire, everything's loaded in. So again, we're going to stop the server, stop. Okay. And now what we want to do is we want to open our server properties. Right click. And you want to get an editing like Notepad++ to edit the Notepad, because if you open this with normal Notepad, it's gonna look awful. So go ahead. I'll put the link in the description for Notepad++. Okay, so go download that, and what you do is once you have it downloaded and installed, you right-click Server Properties, hit Edit with Notepad++, and now you're gonna get this whole entire page here, and it's gonna be the whole, all the. One second, let me close these out. You're gonna get all of these settings here, and some of the stuff you don't have to worry about. But you're gonna see right here, we're gonna have difficulty 1, PvP true. I like to turn my PvP off because people can be mean on servers. You turn it to false. Command blocks, I like true, just in case I have to do something with command blocks. So true. And we have our server IP. Now this is where it gets a little complicated. We need to open our Windows CMD. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna type in CMD command prompt. Okay. All right. Now we need to find out the IP of our computer. Okay. My IP of my computer, the IP that is given to your computer. So type in IP config. Okay. This is the IP configuration right here, okay? And what you want to find is this IPv4 address right here. This is what you want to find. Mine turns out to be 10.0.0.93, okay? Now, that is mine. Your guys' is probably different. So, put whatever you have here into the server IP area, okay? So we're going to take this, we're going to copy this, Control-C. And now we're going to paste it in here, Control-V. Okay? So now we have our IP there. We're going to file, and we're going to save. Make sure you keep the IP copied to your clipboard. So just copy it again, Control-C. So we can run the server. Okay. Done. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to minimize that. You don't have to close it out. Don't close it out at all. Now open Minecraft. Okay guys, so here we are. We've got the server running, okay? Alright. And we got our IP, which, we got our IP, which is IP config, okay? Here's the IP. Make sure you leave it open. Now, it says Minecraft 1.12 right now. And the server we're running is actually in 1.11.2. We cannot play that in 1.12. There's no way. So we're going to go to settings. We're going to actually launch options. We're going to add a new. We're going to add a 1.11.2 release. Okay. And we're going to save it. And we're going to go to obviously the front here, and we're going to select here unnamed whatever with the 1.11.2 one, and we're going to launch it. And 1.11.2 Minecraft will launch. Go to multiplayer. Let me delete some of these servers so you guys can understand. Add server. Now you don't have to have a server name. Don't worry about it at all. I'm just going to name it YouTube test. It doesn't matter. Okay. And we're going to go to server address, and you're going to paste in that IP, your IPv4 address. Okay. Hit done. Look it says right there. You click on it and you log in. And what do you know? You're inside your own Minecraft server. So now you're going to say, I want to change my game mode to 1. You can't. You don't have permission to do that. Well, what you need to do is go over to your Minecraft command prompt here, okay? And type in op or op space your username. So my username is ramzy2000. And I am opt now. And it should show up on the screen, I am opt. See there? So now I can do game mode 1. And I can fly around and do whatever I want on this server. But people cannot join me yet. This is a public IP. This is a local IP only to my house. So let's say my brother came in and wanted to play Minecraft with me. He could technically play with me on this server, but no one else can. Which is why you have to open a port in your router to allow information from the outside world into your computer down here, or wherever your computer is. I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. And if you want, you can actually stop the server in game too, /stop, as long as you're opt. Okay, and it says the server was closed. That's the message. Okay, so that is pretty much it. That is how you make your server. That is how you set your IP so you can join in to your own server to customize it. But port forwarding will be out soon. If you guys make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, and tell me down below that you want me to make the port forward video so you guys can understand. And of course, make sure you guys watch my Oblivion Let's Plays too. Those are awesome. I love them. I'll be doing some more Minecraft Let's Plays. I do have a realm. I play with my buddy Philip Cat. His name is Paul1 in the chat. You'll see him every once in a while when I'm live. But I'll be doing more of those with him. And for those of you that want to join the world, I am sorry. It is a realm. I am not going to invite everyone on the face of the earth to the realm. Only a select few people. It's only a set of friends. And but thank you guys for watching. And of course, I'll catch you in the next video.